Son Guarta!
You guys want to keep it down? My head is split.
Urakai, are you unhurt?
I think so, Doc. Except my hearing's a bit out of whack.
I do not understand, Ulukai.
Ulukai? What's that? Some egghead word for... Holy shit!
What is egghead?
Who are you? Where are the others?
I am Zokrin, leader of the Dolotai Guardians. What others do you talk of?
Others, like me.
We found you alone, Ulukai. No others were there.
Brilliant. Now what?
Now? Now we will help you retrieve your 5 mons and defeat Feyran and his soldier leader Croax. Then all of Adelpha will be free.
Whoa, 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 slow down there, Chief. I hate to burst your bubble, but I've already got a world to save.
Yes, Ulukai, and that is Adelpha.
Why do you keep calling me Ulukai? The name is Cutter Slade.
Hundreds of moons ago, the Prophet Khazar spoke of a higher being, the Ulukai, who would arrive at this time to save Adelpha from destruction at the hands of Feyran. To do this, you will need the 5 mons, sacred objects that have been hidden around the regions of Adelpha, awaiting your arrival.
Sounds like you have some real problems. Zokrim, was it? But right now, I gotta find the 3 other people on my team and a busted probe. That's my first priority. If I have time afterwards, I'll see what I can do about helping you, okay?
If you search for friends and busted probe, have you a way of finding them?
Now that you mention it, no, I don't.
Then I propose a deal with you, Ulukai. I will tell the other Dolotai Guardians to go out into their regions and search for what you seek. When they discover anything, they will get word to me, then I to you.
How many men do you have?
Once, we numbered in the thousands. Now we are but 100, and getting smaller with each moon.
So if I help you get these mons, you'll use your 100 eyes and ears to look around this world for me?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice here. How will you know where I am?
We will know, Ulukai. Many Talon will not believe in you until they hear stories of your good deeds. All will watch your every move.
Fair enough. Now the probe is a big, shiny metal object, and I need to find it first.
Is this what you seek?
A backpack? Where'd you get that?
It was found where you arrived, Ulukai, as were many sacred objects of the Yods.
No, the probe is much bigger than that. You said the rest of the equipment is there?
No, Ulukai. When sacred objects were discovered, many Talon take them for themselves, to have a little part of the Yods, and to feel hope that some moon they would help. Most Talon will not want to give up their sacred objects.
This mission will be a snap, Commander. It's just a simple repair operation. What could go wrong? Well, let's count. I lost my crew, can't find the probe, my equipment is being used by the natives as rosary beads, and I have 1 backpack with my HK P-12 and 30 rounds of ammo. I believe that places this mission somewhere just south of Fubar.
I did not understand all what you said, Ulukai, but if you are looking for more items, I would like to give you this.
What is it?
This gamsav is believed to save a Talon's essence when it is held and squeezed in one's hand. When you do this, a strange glow builds inside the gamsav, and after a few moments, it lets out a bright light. This is believed to imprint your essence on the gamsav, but you cannot move while the light is growing.
Skip it, Chief. This is too much. Look, I think I need to clear my head. Got a place I can stretch my legs a bit?
Of course, Ulukai. Our camp is open to you. You should find my son Jan. He can help you. Once he has done so, return to me, and I will open the Dalka, so you may leave.
Y aquí empieza.
Eso sí, la banda sonora es acojonante. Pero acojonante. Es buenísima. Qué graficazos, Bruno Bonel, ¿de qué me suena Bruno Bonel? Joder. Bueno, vamos a ver. Muy bien. Muy bonito todo. Empecemos. Objetos. Pasas por encima y los recoges. Todo muy guay. Se puede jugar en primera persona o en tercera. Primera persona es el control. Taca, taca. Vale. Primera persona, pues de la época. Vamos a ver. No hay pies. Se lo perdono por ser del 99. Los detallitos del juego me molan. O sea, hay juegos de esta época que los ves, bueno, y de ahora. Pero, no sé, la camita, las texturas de la madera, de la manta, además, el efecto este extraño que hace cuando justo por creo que es el V-Sync, bueno, en fin, no sé, está detalladete para la época. A ver, seamos realistas. Los gráficos son muchos, pero la ambientación, como tú andas, mira, el vaho este, del karaete este, el vaho, cada vez que exhala aire, sale el vaho. Que aquí también se ve, pero bueno. El sonido de la nieve cuando pisas. Por ahí está el viento, pero bueno. Me gusta. El paisaje blanco este parece que es de coña, pero bueno, es niebla tal. A ver. Está guapo, está guapo. O sea, en la época lograron algo muy guay. Explicando botones. La C. Aquí para que lo veáis mejor. Mira. Ole. Dale. Dale, chaval. Eso es entrenar. A ver. Bueno, botones. Explicaciones rápidas. La C. Te tumbas al suelo. Mira, parece que está apalmado. Tiki tiki. Te levantas con la C. La V es la ruedecita esta. Te puedes por ella con WSD. Estos son las armas. Que puedes ir a la R con ellas. Con la R a ellas. ¿Qué más? Con la Q sacas la pipa. Con el botón derecho apuntas. Con el izquierdo disparas esa carga ruta. Para guardarla a la Z. ¿Qué más? La T. Lo que notas que son los objetivos. La G, el lexicon, que te dice más o menos dónde estás, qué quiere decir cada palabra y más. J, lo que has dicho antes, son deidades superiores, por ejemplo. O sea que sí, considerados razas de dioses. ¿Qué más hay por ahí? ¿Qué botones más? ¿Dónde está la V? Esto todavía no sé qué es, el lexicon. El bloc de notas. Ah, mira, puedes ir... Oh, ok, perfecto. Con el izquierdo volvéis atrás. Bueno, supongo que... Ah, mira, aquí Ranzar. ¿Ves? Me sale la misión ahí. ¿Qué más teclas había visto? Porque están ya configuradas y no puedes desconfigurarlas. O sea... Inicio, fin para... Ah, para... Esto es la cámara, vale. De todas formas, F1 te sale todo. Mochila, mochila. En la mochila ahora no tengo nada, así que no hay nada. ¿Y qué más? El control es la cámara y demás. Bueno, a ver, mira, en primera persona. Te sacan la pipa. Sí. Toma. Toma. Ahí van saltando los brillos de este. Nada. Bueno, el juego cuesta un pavete. 1 euro y algo. Por lo que te cuesta casi una garrapa y unos chicles. A ver. Voy a jugar un poquito en primera porque yo qué sé, me da siempre por jugar todo en primera. Bueno, no lo escucháis, no se escucha creo, pero... A ver... Vale, me había parecido escuchar el sonido de madera cuando suben las escaleras, pero vamos, no. Saltar, que es el espacio, me recuerda al del Fade to Black, el estilo de salto. Bueno, vamos allá. Ah, se ha enganchado, qué guay.
Let's see if this headset transmitter works. Slade to group. Slade to group. Is anyone reading me?
Se ha puesto las gafas.
Damn it, people! Turn on your receivers!
Pues se ha enganchado, hecho así. Ahora he llegado. Pero antes se engancha y salta. Vale, vamos a ver. El agüilla. Me acuerdo de cuando vi el agua de este juego me quedé flipando. A ver. El mapa. Te lo puedes hacer más grande, pequeño, como te salga del pin. Voy a dejar así de momento. El agüita. El agüita me gustó mucho, ya digo, cuando salió el juego. Se refleja en la montañita. Esto no es del remake este, bueno, remaster o lo que sea. Esto ya estaba. O sea, el juego venía a tope de gráficos ya. Bueno, a nadar, vamos a ver. ¿Cómo se...? A ver. Creo recordar que... Ah, sí, con este. Vale. Antes de que se toque. Ahí. Es con el izquierdo bajas, con el derecho subes. Vamos a ver esto. Estoy pillando todo como siempre. Después de jugar al Daggerfall ya te apañas en cualquier cosa. Vale.
Okay, that was cold.
Qué bueno. Juegazo de la época. Lo que no sé es dónde te salen las balas que tienes y demás. Así hay, 113. Esto no se puede romper. Bueno, misiones. Uy. Ah, bueno, ahí también me salía. Al principio te lías un poquito, acostumbrado a lo de ahora. A los juegos de ahora. Vale, pues vamos a ver al hijo de este hombre. Cómo suena. ¿Será este de las flexiones flipado? Voy a hablar ahora con ese. Está es con la E.
Come here a second, would you? Are you Jan?
Yes, Ulukai. I'm glad that you are feeling better.
Thanks. Your father said you could help me get the kinks out.
The what?
Forget it. I need to get some exercise. Can you help me out?
I can do that, Ulukai. There are 4 tests we do here to train other guardians. I can guide you through them if you would like.
I would.
Then you can choose from our tests of jumping, swimming, targeting, or sneaking.
Pues vamos a hacer las de salto.
Let's try this jumping test.
You have finished that test, Ulukai. There is no need to repeat it.
Oh.
What about this targeting test?
We have some pots set up to test the shooting skills of the new guardians. Even though my father unwisely follows the no-violence teachings of Khazar, we still need to learn how to aim our defensive weapons. I shall show this to you.
Sí. Vamos a correr. Ole. Qué arte tiene.
You shoot well.
Tendré que disparar a ese también. Ya, no hay más.
Tell me about your test of swimming.
You have finished that test, Ulukai. There is no need to repeat it.
Ya las he hecho antes de venir. Bueno, furtividad.
What is this sneaking test?
This is our most difficult test. Since my father orders that we follow the no-violence teachings of Khazar, we find that we are forced to try and sneak into places without the soldiers seeing us.
Nothing wrong with a little sneak and peek. Saves on ammo.
If you say, Ulukai, me, I want to fight. But my father forbids it, and so now we train how to retrieve objects without being spotted. Follow me and I will tell you the rules.
Okay. A ver dónde me lleva. Como suena la nieve, es que mola mucho el efectillo. ¿Qué importancia tienen los efectos sonoros en los juegos, macho? Vamos a ver. Maratón Man. A ver, ¿qué hay que hacer, tío? Vale, me estoy arrastrando. Me tendré que agachar así. No sé.
How does this work?
Ulukai, you will now begin the most difficult of our tests. What we will do is have you stand in the area of the square. Once I say 1, 2, 3, you must begin to try and get the fruit I lay on the ground.
Sounds easy enough.
It will not be, Ulukai. If you leave the square before I count 3, I will start over. If I see you, I will tell you, and you will have to come to me to restart the test.
Let's go then.
Enter your square and we will begin. Wait for my count, please.
Vale. Vale, ahí va a poner la fruta. ¿Quieres que avance como, tío? Se me va a ver, no para de girar el cabrón. Pues, ¿cómo no me vas a ver?
Say, can you tell me a bit more about your... Want to try that again?
I guess you are still weak from your travels. Let us try it again. As soon as I say 3, you will need to get the fruit.
Tú dirás, chaval. Bueno, venga. Para allá, para allá, para allá, para allá, para allá. Bueno, parece que no va mal. Vale.
So, did I pass?
Yes, Ulukai. I had no doubts that you could pass our tests. It was my honor to help you get out of your kink. I hope now that we will be able to learn more useful battle strategies from you.
Your father wouldn't be too happy about that.
My father does not want to see what is happening around him. He talks of the old moons of the Guardians and the honor their name once held. Never does he see that few are being left alive which believe the way he does.
Don't worry, Jan. I've never failed in a mission yet.
May the odds be silent during your travels, Ulukai. My father will be glad to hear that you are ready to begin.
Thanks.
Oh yes, I almost forgot.
Oh, yes.
You will need this.
Hey, that's an EVD. Where did you find this?
This and many sacred objects are all around Adelpha now, Ulukai. When they were found, many believe them objects of the Yods.
De los Yods, los dioses.
Say, can you tell me a bit more about your father?
He is a great leader, and if things were different in Adelpha, he would be the leader of all the Dolotai Guardians. As it is this moon, we must hide or face the reverting flames of Feiran.
He gets people to join him by burning them?
Yes, Ulukai.
Strange recruitment plan. How's your father fighting back?
We never fight, although most of us would like to. I am beginning to think that my father's essence is going weak. I want to no longer listen to his teachings of Khazar and of peace. I want more than anything to revert Feiran myself for what he has done.
Whoa, simmer down there, Jan. I'm sure your father knows what he's doing.
We shall see soon enough.
Joder, como viene el chaval. Bueno. Vamos a ver con el padre. Que estará aquí, en la cabaña esta. Pobre lo que hay. Nada, aquí os vais a echar.
Yo, Shorty. What is a Daoka?
They are the travel rings that have been found throughout Adelpha for thousands and thousands of moons. No Talon knows who created them. Only that they allow fast travel to regions where they lie. We turned ours off to make sure no soldiers followed us when we rescued you.
Can you tell me about Shamazar?
It is the region that the Daoke in our camp leads to. This region is filled with temples, and many Talon there are forced to grow food for Feyran's soldiers.
Están jodidos.
Tell me more about the Dolotai Guardians.
All Talon of the Essence Fey used to be Dolotai Guardians. Since the Fey Essence allows us to use our essence to attack, we became the hunters and protectors of the Talon.
So what went wrong?
When Feyran arrived in Shamazar, he began to change the minds of some of the Fey Talon. He said that the Fey were stronger and should lead the other Talon. Many of the Fey did not listen to Feyran, but a few of the less honorable ones did.
Why didn't you try and stop him then?
Many of us began to battle with the followers of Feyran, but the way of the Talon must be one of peace, or the essence suffers. This is how it has been for countless thousands of moons. Khazar spoke against our use of force, and we followed his message, but Feyran took advantage of this, and reverted many of Khazar's followers.
And now?
Now we are but a few left. Feyran has done his best to remove our voice from Adelpha, but we continue to fight in our own way. Many Talon want us to succeed, but most are afraid to say it.
Muy bien. Ya tener que seguir preguntando.
Say, Zokram,
De esos aburros.
what's with that gam salve you gave me?
That is your Gamsav. It is a very special piece of Adelpha, and only a few are ever found.
Great. What's it good for?
If you take it in your hand and squeeze it, light and sound from inside the Gamsav grows. When it reaches full power, it will cause a bright flash. That flash is thought to save your essence, in case you are reverted.
Oh, that's different.
Be warned that if you use this near soldiers, that they will hear it and come running. Also, any energy that comes near your Gamsav will disrupt it, and you will have to begin again trying to use it.
How many times can I use it?
I do not think it has a limit, Ulokai.
Oh, mi cristal de guardar la partida.
What are these Mon you told me about again?
It is said that you will come to Adelpha and reunite the 5 Mons. Then the season of Feyran will come to an end, and all of Adelpha will be at peace once again.
And what are they?
No Talon knows. They were found by Khazar, and then hidden from the soldiers of Feyran by all the Shamas after Khazar was reverted. Find the Shamas in any region you enter to begin finding them on, Ulokai.
Mr. Talkative.
What is a Yod?
The Yods are the forces that watch us from above and give all Talon our essence. They are the ones who have brought you to us, we hope.
Me la pone bien.
What can you tell me of Croax?
I was very young when he became the leader of Feyran's soldiers. From what my father told me before being reverted, Croax always tried to be in control, to have others under his power.
How did he and Feyran get together?
When Feyran first arrived in Shamazar, he met with Khazar several times. They were always seen arguing. Croax saw his chance to join forces with Feyran, and together they began to teach their message of power over the weak.
Vaya elemento. Okay.
So how can I get out of this joint?
Have you finished Yam's tests, Ulokai?
Sure did. He says I passed with flying colors. Now I should get going.
As you wish, Ulokai. But before you leave, I will remind you of our deal.
Los 5
You find the 5 mons, and we will attempt to find that what you seek.
That'll have to do for now. But just know, the second I find that probe, I'm completing the mission first. Understood?
It shall be as you say, Ulukai. Now the path to your first mon lies in Shamazar, the region beyond the Daoka in our camp. Once you arrive there, you will need to find Shamaz Zeb. He may be in the village to the far west of the Daoka where you appear.
Sounds like a plan.
In other regions as well, you will need to find the Shamaz. They are the only ones who can help you find the mons.
So, the only people I should find are them?
Others will try to help Ulukai. A good talent to find is also a recreator. I think they have discovered secrets about your sacred objects.
The recreators?
Yes, they and all others will help you. I only hope you will find the help of the leaders as well.
The leaders of what?
Many of the regions produce resources for the soldiers of Feyran and Croates. I have been in contact with many of them, but all are unwilling to stop their work for Feyran.
They like working for him?
No, Ulukai. They simply fear his anger, or they're too dumb to understand why we want to do this.
Well, I'll see what I can do about that if I have the time.
I know you can win them over. You have the mark of the Ulukai on you, and all will know your words carry great weight.
So that's what it is. I thought maybe one of your guys mistook me for a New York subway car.
Be warned, Ulukai. Many soldiers have been seen now that you are known to be alive. You will want to stay away from the Temple Fey in the center of Shamazar. There are many soldiers there. Stay to the south end of Shamazar.
Thanks for the advice.
Know this. All Guardians will be watching you. You will find our help when you are fulfilling the prophecy of the Ulukai, and you will know our anger if you do not. All Talon will know your actions and treat you in the manner you treat them.
You just remember that I need to find the others and that probe, and we'll get along famously.
Then I will activate the Daoka for you. May the Yods be silent, Ulukai.
Ok. Mira, ahí arriba a la izquierda te salen las acciones, por lo que veo. Bueno, muy bien, pues... me hace gracia cómo corre. Patalete. Tiki, con piernas casi tiesas. Ole. Señor, actívame esto. Se ha parado a hablar. O sea, tengo que ir al Salazar ese y buscar los mon. Bueno, el mon de aquí. A ver si puedo. Así aquí quería. Daoka portal. O sea, Daoka es portal. Fagardad es el gobernador malvado este. Gurax es el líder de los soldados de Fagardad. Samazar es la región granjera. Tala, raza de que vuela del fama de los talas. Eso sobre. Bien, bueno, la ambientación es cojonuda, como ya veis. El que aprecia estas cosillas, pero. Y la originalidad del juego, la historia, los personajes, el personaje principal. Mola bastante, ¿vale? No sé quién es el doblador, pero el actor de doblaje, pero guay. Y bueno, pues los detallitos que habéis estado viendo, como este tío ahí con su tronquito, más detalle que el Cyberpunk, chaval. No, mira, justo, a ver dónde va con el tronco. Ahí va. Y lo deja ahí. Y a calentarse. Mira ese con las medidas ahí. Estas cosas son las que hacen este juego grande. Y yo en primera persona, cómo no. Es que yo me apaño, no sé, me siento más cómodo así que así. Hay momentos que sí voy a tener que poner esta para el agacharse este. O para el pegar, que por lo que veo... Toma, toma, toma. Sa, sa. Vaya. Sa, 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 sa. Y se escucha el ratón y todo fijo luego la grabación. En fin. Pa'lante. The gateway. The gateway. A ver. Nadando. Hostia. Qué guapo. Mira qué bonito, mirad. Esto en el 99. Aún ahora me gusta. O sea, lo supieron hacer muy bien. Oiga, creo que estaba ahí meditando.
Hello there.
Ah, you are better, I see, Lukai.
Sure am.
Then you will want to find Shemaz Zeb and begin searching the regions for the mines. Please know that all the soldiers of every region are on the hunt for you. I would suggest that you stay here in Shamazar until you feel you are ready to travel into the other regions. But know that you can enter any of them whenever you feel the need.
Thanks for the tip.
It is my honor to help you, Udokai. But another word of warning. Some Daokas lead directly into soldier camps. You would be wise to enter only those Daoka that you know lead to someplace less dangerous.
I'll keep that in mind.
Then I will not keep you any longer, Urukai. Shemaz Zeb waits you in the village to the west. If you would like, I would like to take you to the village.
You can take me there, huh?
Yes, if you would like.
Sure, I'd love the company.
I will show you what I can along the way. Please follow me, Urukai.
Ahí vamos. Te sigo. He visto algo que brilla bien. Vamos a ver dónde nos está llevando nuestro amigo. Mira cómo corren los dos, parecen estúpidos. Ahí currando.
To the north of this spot is where the Temple Fae is. Many soldiers of Kuroax are around there. Okay. You should not enter there, Ulukai.
Sounds like good advice.
The Temple Fae is one of 4 temples in this region. The other 3 are to the northeast of the Temple Fae, but they are all smaller. We must go now.
sea, el templo está ahí. Ok. Es aquí. Parece que están cultivando arroz.
We are here, Ulukai. The village is just to the west of here. I hope Shema Zeb will be of some help.
Ditto, pal. Thanks for the tour.
My honor, Ulukai. Wait, I did want to give you a small piece of advice before I go.
Shoot.
There are convoys of supplies leaving almost all regions of Adelpha. They go to supply Feyran soldiers. If you can, you may want to stop them when you see them. I know it could make the soldiers weaker over time.
I'll try. Thanks.
May the Yads be silent, Ulukai.
Que los dioses guarden silencio, dicen los cabrones. Bueno, pues voy a coger esto. Ah, no se pone. Sí. Sí, ya puede, sí. Ay, se pira. Esta música no sé por qué ha cambiado. ¿Esos eran soldados? Espero que no. Ah, pues sí. Voy a jugar al Doom, motherfuckers. Vale, uno fuera. Pero no están liándola. Vale, pues nada, han palmado. Ya no he hecho nada, Gracias a Dios, señor Este. Bueno, vamos a seguir pillando lo que había por aquí. No sé qué es todo esto, pero bueno. A ver, no, ¿dónde era la mochila? La B, la N, la F. Dinamita, F5, F6. Esto no sé lo que es. Ah, es para... sale como una manita para dar... algo, no sé. Ah, lo tengo equipado. Un proxy HF, que no sé qué es. Todo esto supongo que serán para usar por ahí. Ubic OA. Botiquín. Ah, mira. No sé dónde se ve la vida, pero bueno. Vamos a usar esto. se usan los ojos? Así con él. Con la E se usan los objetos. Y esto es para guardar. Ok. Ha salido ahí como... Es curioso la historia de esto. Ha salido como un reflejo mío de otro mundo para tener esa piró, por ejemplo, granadas. ¿Esto cómo se usa? Esto verde, está el rojo. Mapa del mundo. Estoy en Samazar. ¿Qué es eso de allí? Lanzar, no lanzar, buscar. Ok. Salto. Lo que quiero ver son los prismáticos, que creo que los he pillado. Ah, mira, el mapa tienes que, una vez que lo sacaste, ok, te escanea todo, vale. Vamos a ver. Estos son los prismáticos. A ver qué pasa. Qué guapo. Es una visión... Va haciendo escáner. Madre mierda. Vale. ¿Cuál era para los prismáticos? Modo de combate. X-ray, vale. Ok. Vale, o sea, yo si quiero usarlos hago eso. La pipa siempre es la Q. Vale. A ver qué es esto. Bicharracos. Bueno, pues vamos a encontrar al tío este. Su amado encuentra habla con Samaz Feb. Se escucha una vocecilla tipo Alexa que te dice no sé qué, no sé cuánto, piedra, cristales. ¿Quién me dejó la llave? A ver. No sé quién la dejó ahí, pero ahora es mío todo esto. No puedo, tiene que ser disparando. Metal. Joder. No sé qué es todo esto que estoy pillando, pero bueno. Porque sí aparece aquí, pero es que no sé para qué sirve. De momento vamos. Fruta extraña. Te tiro. Será para dárselo a alguien. Bueno, vamos a ver. Vamos a encontrar esa maza. Señor. A ver si con suerte es este. Mira qué bonito. Esa luna. Bueno, ellos tienen dos lunas por lo que veo. Y esa ahí tiene dos pedazos de cráteres. Bueno, tiene cráteres por todos lados, pero ahí no son palmeras. A ver. Señor, suelte el nabo. Suelte el nabo, señor. No lo esconda. Sé que tiene un nabo en la mano. Se ha hecho el loco. Dámelo para atrás. Voy a hablar contigo. Oscar Talán.
Do you know where I can find Shamaz Zeb?
Saw him moments ago to the west of here, Ulukai, but he was moving. He may be far to the west by now.
Me gusta mucho, es muy curioso. O sea, es que me resulta una jodida pasada en la época. Y ahora también, qué coño. O sea, hay juegos, por ejemplo, yo que sé. Yo es que me compro juegos muy random porque lo veo, me llama y me lo pillo. Ya está. Hay cosas como estas que son seguras, o yo que sé, el Engel, el Dragon Age Origins, el Inquisition, el Rust. Muchos, pues los compro porque sé lo que hay, pero por ejemplo, The Infected, creo que era un juego de supervivencia con vampiros, zombies, que era igual que el The Forest, no me moló tanto. Sobre todo lo que es juego de supervivencia. Mira, este tiene pinta de ser el Samat.
Pardon me, buddy. Hello.
Greetings, Ulukai. I am glad to see you.
Okay,
Well, thanks.
I am Zelinas. What can I help you with?
¿Soy Salinas?
What are those creatures in the pens?
Those are my friends. They are called Tuanha.
Tonghua.
What can you tell me about these Tonkas?
Tuanha, Ulukai.
Gesundheit.
No, Tuanha. They are the friendliest
Salud.
creatures in all of Adelpha.
Oh, really?
Como los
Yes,
perros.
I much prefer their company to that of other Talon. I understand the Tuanha much better.
So, what are they good for?
Well, until Pharaon came, the Tuanha ran
Oh, ha dado un
wild
fallito.
without a...
Crash. Ha hecho un crash.
Mexican access.
Se ha recargado solo la partida. ¿Pero qué ha pasado? Vamos a hablar otra vez con el de los Tonghua. No sé qué ha podido pasar. No sé. Alguna línea de diálogo que esté corrupta, no sé. A ver,
Hello.
Greetings, Ulukai. I am...
porque si hago así... Paso.
Hello.
Greetings...
Well,
Vale.
I am
pasa
Zeli-
así.
what are
Con
those
la E
creatures?
pasáis el este rápido.
What can you...
Tuanha!
Gesund...
No.
Oh, really?
Yes, I much...
So, what are they...
Well, until Pharaon came, the Tuanha ran
If that's so, why are you working with them?
to make sure they are cared for in these moons of their suffering. They need much care
Qué
and
intensos
love.
son todos.
Carrying risks to the workers takes a lot out of them.
You really have a thing
Vamos,
for
como
these
si-
Swanha, don't you?
Nuestro mundo son los perros, los amigos del hombre, aquí son los Tuonja, estos raros. Por lo que veo. Recordemos que es un mundo paralelo. No sé si esta gente son una evolución de los humanos, que haya pasado algo y hayan evolucionado de esta forma, o es otro mundo directamente, un mundo extraterrestre y no un mundo paralelo.
How do I ride one of these Twanha?
I do not like the idea of any Talon riding them. It
Pero
is
tiene toda la
so
pinta que es un
mean.
humano
Let's
evolucionado,
pretend they
yo
like
qué
it.
sé.
How do I do it?
It is simple,
Let us
really,
have
for
it.
they are such beautifully simple creatures. You need only to approach them from the left side with their gi in your hand, then they will let you mount them.
I don't like the way you say mount.
What?
Skip it. And when I'm not riding it?
They will attempt to find a spot of land to eat something, or go close to water to get a drink. but any loud noises when they are not being ridden, and they will flee.
All right.
If you have not seen it for a long time, Urukai, check back here. They will always return home after a long time. Are they not the best creatures you have ever seen in your life?
Oh, yeah. The greatest. Tell me more about this gi.
As you wish, Urukai. What would you like to know?
What is it exactly?
The gi is a piece of cloth that is dipped in its mother's sweat.
You mean to tell me it's a sweat sock?
I do not know that term, Urukai. When a Tuanha smells its odor, it becomes as tame as a small child with its parent.
I don't know any children who were tame around their parents. I sure wasn't.
Well, that is what makes the Tuanha such a grand creation of the yards. Its simplicity.
And I sure wouldn't have behaved if you'd shoved my dad's gym socks under my nose. Yeesh.
Comprar Tuanha.
Say, Zelinas, how much for one of your Tuanha?
You want to bring a Tuanha into your life? How nice!
Yeah, ain't I a softy? How much?
Will you care for it as one of your family?
Sure thing. How much?
And sing to it when it is tired?
Yeah, now how much?
And give it a bath when it needs one?
You need a date, Zelinas. Really, man.
I do not understand, Urukai.
Never mind. Zelinas, how much?
I will let one of my friends go with you for not many Zorkins.
280 Zorkins. No sé.
No, that's too much.
Pues todo esto para nada. Por 120 Zorkins. No sé a quién le puedo vender. Vale, o sea, ese es el templito al que tengo que ir, pero que está petado de soldados. Espero, si son como estos, pues creo que voy a hacer una escabechina, pero bueno, vamos a tomárnoslo con calma. Esta llave ya la he cogido antes. O ha desaparecido y se ha quedado ahí, vale. Supongo que una vez lo usas se queda ahí. En fin, vamos. Este tiene pinta de ser el herrero. No me digas por qué, será por el martillo que blande mientras saltan chispas. A registrar, ¿dónde estará el pavo este? Me habían dicho que estaba al sur, joder. Bueno, esto si no lo hago en todos los juegos. Nah, eso no se... Toma, dame Zorkins. Zorkins. Oh, qué bonito. Este tiene una chimenea guay. Señor del Nabo otra vez. Me quiere decir algo, señor. Anda, madre mía. Va paseando por ahí con el nabo ese. Si me mira fijamente. No sé si es que quiere que le siga. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Te sigo, chaval? ¿Dónde me llevas? No eres tonto, ¿no? Vale, tienes que ir escaneando esto, por lo que otro señor con un nabo en la mano. La banda sonora de verdad. Es pura magia. Estos son los Tuanha. Son cookies. Son como avestruces pollo. Uy, bueno, ¿este qué hace? Ole. Está haciendo tai chi. Coño.
Can I see you for a second? Hi there.
Oh, the yards have returned you from your sleep. I am pleased.
Thanks. Now, about that Mon.
I have waited for this moon since I was a small Talan to finally meet the Ulukai.
Great. The Mon?
Oh yes.
El
The
tío no
Mon.
tiene chip.
I am afraid I have a confession to make.
Que sí, dame
This is going to be bad, isn't it?
Yes, Ulukai. I do not know where the Mon is. Please forgive me. But the Shamas before me would revert before telling the secret of the Mon.
That's okay. It's what I expected with the kind of day I'm having.
Wait! A Dalan named Narn has searched for the Mon for the past few moons. His friend was killed by Croax. Since he believes the stories about the Mon being a powerful weapon of the Yods, he is trying to claim it for himself.
Has he made any progress?
Again, I fail you in not knowing Ulukai. I have not seen him since last moon. But I need to find him and calm the fire that burns in his essence before he reverts Croax.
Vamos, que está cabreado.
Sounds like Croax is in need of a little reverting.
No,
Es un
Ulukai.
cachondeo.
The essence suffers when Talan reverts Talan.
Ok. Hey, Doc, o sea que esto es un doctor.
How do all Talon feel about me?
There is no real way of saying if they think you are doing well or not.
O sea que, por lo que veo, tal como actúes con la gente y si haces lo de las caravanas esas que he comentado antes, te cargas soldados y tal, pues tienen una forma diferente de pensar y a este se lo puedes preguntar. Vamos a preguntar para ver.
I want to know more about this reverting.
Reverting is what we call it when a Talan dies. His essence is reverted back to the Yod which first gave it to him.
Como de prestar.
How?
For example, a Fey Talan is reverted by fire. Then his essence is returned to the Yod Fey.
You burn them alive?
No. If a Talan dies peacefully, the essence remains inside until the body is reverted. The reverting ceremony also allows the Talan's destiny to appear. We call that the Hazades.
Whoa, X-Files, eat your heart out.
Pues, X-Files. Qué grande serie. Me la vi hace poquito.
Can you give me some info on Croax?
He has been the leader of Feyran forces ever since Feyran began to rule Adelpha. I hear he spends many moons out at the Temple Fey praying to the Yod Fey, but most see him other places reversing Talan for Feyran.
How did he and Feyran meet?
When Feyran was seen arguing with the prophet Khazar, Croax approached him and the
El lore que
two
tiene el
decided
juego
they
es
would rule
grandecito,
Adelpha.
O sea, la historia que hay detrás, el rollo este del tío que ha dado el golpe, por así decirlo, y ha dicho, aquí yo soy más fuerte y mis soldados son más fuertes, pues ¿por qué no voy a dirigir yo a cotarlo? Y estos que son pacifistas, pues no hacen nada, vale. Hasta ahí bien. Creo que esa es la historia de momento. Son muy místicos, es una cultura muy mística por lo que veo, hablando de esencia, que supongo será tipo el alma y más, y bueno, sigamos.
What is a Hazades?
Think of the Hazades like the essence of a Talan, which rises once they are converted, then travels to the person or place it needed to see to finish its destiny.
Le pregunta al otro si quiere.
Can you tell me anything about where the Mon is?
The Shamas before me did, but I was not told of the secret of the Mon before Croax reverted him for helping the Guardians. Narn believes he knows, and Zalinas tells a good story about where he thinks it is.
So you don't know where Narn is?
Have you spoke with Ilot yet? He could be the best talent to ask. I wish I knew, but I have not seen Narn since his last visit. His brother Ilot is in the Ristfield to the far north of the village.
What can you tell me about the Temple Fey?
Muy bien.
The Temple Fae used to be the same as the other three Essence temples to the north of it. But when Feiran began to rule, he said that it needed to reflect his power.
So he rebuilt it?
Yes, it is now larger than the other temples. Croax has 2 Daoka inside the temple. They lead to soldier camps in the regions of Okasankar and Motazar. I would not enter those until you know it is safe, Ulukai. Soldiers are always on the other side.
Thanks for the advice.
Croax is usually seen at the Temple Fae, giving instructions to his soldiers. If the man is hidden there, it will not be easy to get. Talk to Zalinas. He is usually here in the village.
Vale.
Tell me more about this essence.
Well, I know very little, but the basics are simple. There are 4 essences. Ka, Fei, Eloi, Ganda. Each is linked with other aspects of life. You should ask Shemaz Mezum at the Temple Eloi for more details about this. I am only beginning my studies, and I fear I have a lot to learn.
Tell me about these Yods.
The Yods are the creators of all Essence Ulukai. They control all of our lives and our destinies. We have built 4 temples to the north to honor each of these gods.
Apoyamos siempre la religión, sea el mundo que sea.
Can you tell me about Feiran?
There is little else I can tell you, Ulukai. I wish there was more I could do. Shabazz Mezum might be of more help. He is older than I. He is usually found at the Temple Eloi.
Vale, pues ya está. Otros. Vale. Ok. En notas será. Encuentra al Mon, encuentra y para a Nar. Puede que sepa algo del Mon. Habla con el hermano de Nar y lo o habla con Celinas. Ok. Te dejo con tus novelas. Son libros, ¿no? O joder. Está bien. Me pilla la llave. ¿Alguna puerta abrirá? O cofre. Vamos a ver por aquí. ¿Será este? Pues no. Ese no es. Supongo que podré ir hasta ahí. Vamos a ver. Bueno, pues ahora debería encontrar a... al tío este. O a Ilot, o a Nar, o a Zalinas. Uno de los 3. Ese tiene algo en la mano diferente.
Yo, Shorty.
Sorti.
Hello there.
Greetings, Ululu. How are you this moon?
That's Ulukai, isn't it?
That is what I said, no?
Okay.
Mar knows what he says. Mar is leader of all Shamatzar.
What can you tell me about the Riss around here?
All the race goes to the soldiers.
We keep a little
Ris,
for
que
ourselves.
Ris
But
parece a
friend
Ris.
Croix says too much ris makes workers slow.
Guess that doesn't apply to soldiers, huh?
What?
Forget it.
If soldiers not get ris every moon from us, friend Croix would be very mad, and soldiers would become weaker. I cannot let that happen. We need soldiers to protect us.
From what?
From something I do not know.
El más tonto.
Have you seen Narn?
No, not this moon, Ulukai. I hear he is very upset. I only hope the soldiers have not reverted him.
Vale.
Say, have you seen Zelinus?
Ulukai, I think I saw him southeast of this place, but he has moved from my sight.
Está muy chulo porque te dicen más o menos por dónde van, aunque se van moviendo.
Have you seen Ilot?
You go north from me for a good distance.
We're trying to find Zio.
He is at the Well of Essence. Look to the far northeast of the Temple Fae.
¿Quién más falta?
Do you know where I can find Shamaz Zeb?
You want that?
A ese. Ay, me lo señala. Ah, vale. Me la señala. Buscas a ese. Qué guapo. La inteligencia artificial me deja ver el cerebro. Vamos a ver. O sea, uno está cabreado, no sabe dónde está. Y el otro se ha ido al sudeste. No sé si he dicho southwest o southwest. East. No se puede correr más, ¿eh? En lo que se corre, en lo que se corre. Estas arañas. ¿Dónde van? Vale, el norte está por ahí. Ah, sí, el herrero. Me falta el herrero, hostia.
Can I see you for a second? How's it going?
At long last, the Ulukai has arrived. My father would be proud to know that I am meeting you.
He would.
Yes, Ulukai, he was a recreator like I am. My name is Clath. I am eager to be helping you.
What other help can you give me?
You know that many regions here supply different items for Pharaon.
I'm finding that out, yes.
Well, besides helping you with making weapon fuel, we recreators have an idea.
What's that?
You can affect the soldiers that block your paths to the Mons by finding a way to get each leader of the regions to agree to stop producing their supplies to the soldiers.
Yeah? Thanks.
Mar in the village here, for example. All Talan are afraid of him because one bad word from him and any Talan will disappear forever. But Mar is stupid and does not understand the harm he causes.
What can I do?
If he were to agree with stopping Riss production, all Talan would do so gladly. But you will have to convince all here, and Mar, that you are indeed the Ulukai that we all hoped would come.
Can you explain what a recreator is exactly?
We are but a few Eloi Talan who can recreate simple objects after we have examined them with our essence. We have been working for Pharaon for thousands of moons, though, creating weapons for his soldiers.
Against your wishes, I hope.
That is true, Ulukai. And to show this, I would like to offer to help you on behalf of all recreators. You need only show us any of your sacred objects which fuel your weapons, and we will attempt to make them for you.
How do you know about those?
All Talan have them, Ulukai. We have studied them and found that we would be able to recreate some of these objects with material from Adelpha. If you want any more history about us recreators, see Hoon in Okriana.
Can you make me any weapons?
Sorry, Ulukai. The weapons we know how to make are made to be fueled by a Fey Talan's essence, like the soldiers. From what I hear, you do not have this essence, and these weapons cannot be used by you. I wish I could do this for you. You must know.
What do you need to make weapon fuel for me?
You need only bring a sample of the weapon fuel you need made, and I and the other recreators will know what you need made. At that time, we can tell you what material from Adelpha we will need to create your fuel.
Puedes hacer. No sé ni la que tengo, o sea...
Can you make these?
Yes, Ulukai. You will need to bring me these objects.
He cogido de todo.
Will this be enough?
I can make what you ask with these, yes. Please give me some time.
Vale. Y se pone a currar. Ya vendré. Uza, pues he pedido de la siguiente arma. Claro. Vale, necesito combustible para ello. Bueno, vamos a buscar al... Vamos a preguntar a este amable señor. Anda, este lo puedo comprar.
Say, Zelinas.
Ah, vale, joder, es el capítulo
Yeah.
esto.
Will you...
Never. No,
No puedo. 130 tengo. Vale. Claro. Vale. No sé si ir por allí o por allí. Es que no me acuerdo dónde me ha dicho el pavo este. Zelinas me había dicho, se había pirado.
say, have you seen Zelinas?
He was southeast of here a short time ago, Ulukai.
Sudeste.
Have you seen...
I no see him, but I think he...
Norte.
Can you give me a...
They patrol the fields regularly, and there are many of them around the restore houses located all...
Is there anything you can tell...
His time here on Adelpha has made us all suffer. Sometimes he is...
Vamos a preguntar.
Tell me a bit about Riss.
We plant it for the soldiers of Croax. They eat so much of it that there is little left for the other Talon.
Les tienen fritos.
Have you seen Clath around here?
That is him, right there.
Vale.
Come here a second, would you? What can you tell me about...
Shamazad is the best of all regions of Adelpha. Kozmar is in charge.
And just who put you in charge?
Croax did. I always think that friend Croax was mean Talan. But he visited me one moon, and
I don't know. I wonder why he picked you.
because Mar is the smartest Talan of...
Yeah, maybe that was it.
He also said that I was... How did he say? Not...
Sounds like the same logic a certain nasty goose stepper used. So what do you do?
I count Riss and tell friend Croax how many workers not finish their work with a Riss each moon.
What happens to those workers?
I think it takes them to go talk to them or something. They never come back. So they must be getting a different job somewhere.
Yeah, probably pushing up daisies.
You think that is a good job? Maybe I should try it.
Oh, no. Este menudo momento.
Is there anything useful you can tell me about the soldiers?
Most Talan are afraid of the soldiers. I can always tell when a patrol is coming, because the Talon near them begins to walk away from them.
Doesn't sound like they like the soldiers, Mar.
I do not know why. Soldiers like Ma. I help them find workers who are sick or tired.
Have you any idea what kind of food resources Feyron has overall?
Soldiers are strong. I do not like them strong.
What about the soldiers' weapons?
Weapons of soldiers, really strong.
What about the soldiers' morale?
What is morale?
Mar, is there any way I could convince you to stop your risk production?
No, I do not think other Talon will follow their great leader Mar on this.
Why?
They all speak quietly of wanting to see the Essence Stone returned. I have never seen Stone either. Mar wants to see Pretty Stone.
Piedra de esencia no será la que llevo yo.
Who do I ask about this Essence Stone?
Speak with Zeo about that.
Vale, vamos a hablar con C. A ver, vamos a preguntar, señor. Se están juntando todos aquí y no me mola.
Excuse me, pal. We're trying to find Zeo.
He is at the Well of Essence. Look to the far north.
Vale. Al nordeste. Y al sudeste el otro. Sur. Oeste. Norte. Más o menos por ahí. Pero es este, yo creo, otra vez el de los caballo perro estos, avestruces, flamencos.
Pardon me, buddy. What can you tell me?
Oh my, yes, that is right.
Look there?
Oh, you're mon, silly. It is there, or at least I think it is, at the top of...
You've seen it?
Well, I think so. When I was a young Talon, I tried to free the Ventilopes from the Ventilope camp on the other side of the barrier to the north of the Temple Fey. I was releasing one when it began to...
By mistake?
Oh yes, I am sure it did not mean to do it. Ventilopes are such nice creatures. Anyway, as I was flying over the Temple Fey, I got a good look at the flame, and I was...
And you think that's where the Mon is?
Well, it is a great place to hide it if you...
Out of curiosity, what did this nice Ventilope do to...
I am sure it did not mean to hurt me.
It dropped you, didn't it?
It is such a simple creature. They would never harm...
Vale. Le pilló una especie de pavo gigante y lo tiró por ahí y vio que ahí estaba el mundo. Así que ese es donde tengo que ir. Madre mía, este me va todo el día colgado, ¿eh? Le voy a hacer hasta una fotillo. Hola, señor, haga sus cosas. A ver si le puedo sacar una guay. Perdón. Pues son tochos, ¿eh? Ahora vamos a seguir buscando a esta gentuza. El templo ese extraño. Si voy a donde está esa gente ahí sentada. Esto es como las plantaciones de arroz. Los pobrecillos que están aquí. Toma. Uah. Todo el día currando, macho. Hostia, ¿esos son soldados? Sí, son soldados. Lanzan como fuego. No sé si están muertos o qué. Me quedaba uno por ahí. Ahí va. Ya está. Está huyendo, ¿no? Vamos. Uah. ¿Hay balas para todos? Vale, otro fuera. Esta creo, ¿no? Vamos a subir arriba. Mini localizado. Mini localizado. Cofrecitos. Vamos a ver qué pilla. El botiquín. Sigo sin saber dónde está mi vida, Mini. No sé qué, mini. Esto supongo que será para munición de alguna... de algún arma. Hostia. Corre. No tengo más balas. Toma. Ya como de hecho. No sé a quién me he cargado, pero parecía importante. Y necesito balas. Encuentra el mono, encuentra a Nar. O sea, Nar Pilot no está.
Have you seen Narn?
No, Ulukai, but all Talan now look for him. The soldiers will harm him for certain if they find him. Poor Nan.
Pilot.
Have you seen Ilot?
That is him right there.
Este es Pilot.
Have you seen Narn?
No, Ulukai, but all Talan now look for him.
Joder, ¿dónde está Pilot?
Have you seen Ilot?
That is him right there.
¿A quién estás? ¿A este? Ah, vale, mi vida es arriba a la derecha.
Yo, Shorty. Are you Ilot?
Yes, that is I. Are you looking for Narn as well?
Yeah, do you know where he is?
Like I tell soldiers, I have not seen him in many moons. Now I must work.
I really need to find your brother.
I want nothing more than his safe return. But I fear that if I do not finish my field on time, I will be beat more very soon. If only a Shamaz could come heal me, I could finish my field with no problem.
Vale. Tengo curiosidad. No, que me voy a morir. Uy, han pasado. Ah, perfecto. Por subnormal. Y claro, cargas desde aquí. Menos mal que no he hecho mucho. Y así, por lo menos, no gasto toda la munición. Ok, lo que no sé es si aquí ya había hablado con el tío ese o qué.
Yo, Shorty. How's it going?
Vamos a pasar todo deprisa y si no... Ahí va, por pasar deprisa. Bueno, que no sé qué os parece el juego,
Well,
pero
besides
para-
helping you with making weapon
en su
fuel,
época
we
fue-
recreators have
fue
an
un
idea.
juegazo.
What's that?
Ahora pues
You can
hay
affect-
muchos tipos
Yeah?
de juego por el
Thanks.
estilo, pero
Ma-
en su época
If he were to
estaba-
agree with stopping risk production,
había dado un buen soplo de aire fresco a la industria.
Can you
O sea,
explain?
we are but
no
a
sé, por lo
few
menos bajo mi punto de
against-
vista,
That is true.
How do you know about those?
All Tal-
Can you?
Energía.
What do you?
Oh, puedes hacer... Pues para mí,
Can you make these?
Yes, Ulukai. You
Vale. Un metal, aluminium verde.
Where can I find some metal?
look to the large mounds of earth.
Perfecto. Bueno, vosotros pensad que en el 99 de este estilo de juegos había poquitos y los que había o no habían terminado de cuajar o les fallaba algo, pero este, o sea, tú ponerte delante de tu PC en esa época, ver esto y sentir que de verdad tienes libertad a la hora de cumplir las misiones, que puedes coger y pirarte por donde quieras, más o menos. Ya habéis visto lo que ha pasado hoy en el agua, o sea, el límite es eso, pero son como islitas bastante grandecitas y que, coño, luego por lo que estoy viendo, yo no me lo llegué a pasar en su momento, ¿eh? Me resultó, no encontraba lo de los templos o no sé qué, era un enigma que había en un templo y me quedé pillado ahí. Me puse con el Baldur's Gate y se me olvidó totalmente este. Pues bueno, hay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 islitas que serán grandes. Y bueno, entre que te empapas de la historia, el mundo a mí me parece que se siente pues vivo, ¿sabes? O sea, ver esta gente está todo el día currando, que están con un puto dictador. Pero bueno, curran, lo ves paseando por ahí, interactúan con el entorno bastante bien. Los detalles como que te señalen dónde está una persona o te digan dónde concretamente está, se ha ido al norte, porque claro, el tío está andando por ahí, no está quieto. ¿Por qué no puedo saltar ahora? Ah, porque llevo dinamita. Qué guay, de Bandai. Vale, pues las monturas, porque puedes pillar monturas, por lo que estoy viendo. Bueno, pillar monturas, supongo que será solo este tipo de montura. Los avestruces estos. Método de viaje serán los portales. A nivel técnico en su época, pues era lo más. Estos fondos que hay ahí, con las lunas, las montañas, los rayos crepusculares, los efectos estos que tiene el martillito, pues yo qué sé, la hierba esta que parece más bien musgo, el sonido sobre todo me deja flipado. El sonido me deja alucinado porque ahora mismo por aquí, en la zona de hierba, pues se nota que estás pisando, o sea, suena hierba, no suena ni a huevo, ni a harina, ni... Bueno, harina, pisar harina no suena, pero bueno, son gilipolleces que parecen una tontería, pero te hacen sentir más el juego. El sonido es muy importante. Y bueno, pues no sé qué hacer más aquí. Supongo que seguiré jugando a mi bola. Solo quería enseñaroslo por si no lo conocía alguien, y que es una experiencia que podéis disfrutar por €1 y poco, y más teniendo en cuenta que creo que saldrá el remake dentro de un poquillo. Y bueno, bastante interesante, muy buena historia y una buena aventura que vivir. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado y que esto pues os motive a comprarlo. Y muy buenas y un saludote a todos. Un saludo.